I think we face a number of challenges, but let's call them opportunities. The first thing is we have an explosion in our understanding of the molecular biology of cancer, leading to the development of so many new drugs. So the challenge and opportunity is to develop those drugs in an efficient manner, get them into patients, prove they work, and make them cost effective. This is not going to be simple, but it's an exciting and good problem to have. I think related to that, of course, we are confronting, and for the first time, the question of value. We're approaching it that way because price or even cost are not really sufficient descriptors of the problem. Drugs have effects in all different ways on the family, on people's ability to work, on their side effects and their quality of life. And we need a system, a framework to take all of that into account. And that's what we're trying to develop at ASCO. The most efficient way to approach the problem of cancer is to not get cancer. Now, we have to acknowledge that the single biggest risk factor for cancer is, of course, aging. That 1 in 2 men and 1 out of 3 women, at least in the United States, will develop cancer in their lifetime. Tobacco is the leading modifiable risk factor for cancer, but obesity is rapidly going to overtake it. And this is a problem that's all around the world. It's actually a funny kind of a problem because I'm not out to demonize anybody. This is a reflection of success. We are able to make food, make it inexpensive and efficiently distribute it in a very simple way. At a fast food store, we can deliver 3, 4, 5, 6, 800 calories for just a few dollars. This is a kind of success. Starvation, on the one hand, can be reduced. Obesity is one of the fastest growing health problems in Africa. But that's a long introduction to what's really a problem for us, and that is that obesity may replace tobacco, especially as we control tobacco. It may replace tobacco as the leading modifiable risk factor for many common cancers. And if that's the case, we have an obligation to either try to prevent it through diet or maybe reverse some of its effects medicinally, and there may be opportunities there. Yeah, I think it's an artificial distinction these days. There is one globe, one world, one Earth, and international really includes the United States at this point. I can't think of a major study anymore that doesn't have some international component. And interestingly enough, at least in my field, breast cancer, the way we treat patients is not really very different around the world. And so all I can say is I have great respect for my friends and colleagues all around the world who I've been collaborating with for decades.